Alright, what's up everybody? Never thought I was actually going to be making a video talking about this, and I never thought this was actually going to happen. But this is probably going to be my last Roll Company video on this channel. This time for real. I wanted to do a video talking about this, and mainly because the game is no longer going to be getting updated, and it's actually going to be getting discontinued for the Nintendo Switch players. And that's the only thing I actually play on, and I'm not going to be playing the game at all on PC, or I don't have any other consoles or anything like that either, so I mean, I don't even have it installed right now, so, but yeah, you guys heard me right. The Roll Company is getting discontinued in June of 2023 for the Nintendo Switch, so I don't know, let's talk about it. I don't even have any like Roll Company gameplay, so if you guys see like some random gameplay in the background for this video, that's why, because I actually don't even have the game installed. I uninstalled the game, I don't know, last year, like last summer, and I never installed it ever again. I got rid of it, and I just haven't had the space to install it, nor have I had the time to play it at all over a bunch of other stuff. So, at least for me, I mean, at this point, like, I don't really care, but let's talk about it. If you guys like this type of stuff, and you guys want to stay updated with some more stuff, I won't be doing any more Roll Company stuff over here. That, like I said, I wasn't going to do any more anyways, but this is for sure going to be like the last thing I do for like Roll Company. But if you guys like Smite, Paladins, any of the other Hi-Rez games, I don't really play Smite anymore, but I do have a few Smite things I want to do in the future. Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, got Omega Strikers on the way here in about a week and a half, so if you guys like any that type of stuff, feel free to subscribe and stay up to date with the channel. I also, depending on when you're seeing this video, I'll probably be live later tonight with some Overwatch 2 Season 4 on Twitch, so if you guys want to drop by on Twitch, I'll be live over there tonight. Link to my Twitch as well if you guys want to go follow me in the description. Feel free to go over there and drop a follow. Apart from that, let's get right into this. They actually put out a blog, like a short like description or whatever of what's really happening. An announcement regarding Nintendo Switch players. I'll throw it on screen for you guys right now. If you guys want to read it with me, or if you guys just want to see what it is, but I'll probably read through it and just kind of skim through it. After a lot of discussion, thought, and conversation across the team, we've made the difficult decision for Roll Company to end support on our Nintendo Switch version, with our final date of support being June 20th, 2023. This choice wasn't made easily or without concern for our community. However, we realized that the performance of our Switch port was not up to standards. Of course it wasn't. Anybody with a pair of eyes and that actually even played the game for more than 20 minutes could have seen that. And we were unable to provide the level of support our player deserves. This shift allows us to provide players on other platforms better support and focus on their specific issues, as well as deliver updates with more flexibility and frequency when needed. As of April 11th, the in-game purchases with real money will no longer be available for Nintendo Switch eShop purchases, and they will turn off as soon as possible. If you're a Switch player and wish to continue playing at any point in the future, we highly recommend utilizing the account linking, whatever. So if you're a Switch player right now, and if you want to still play the game after June 20th of this year, you still want to play the game, you gotta link your account to a different platform or to a PC account so you keep all your progress. We understand the impact for this decision may have on our community, and would like to assure you that we have worked diligently to find work. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Diligently to find workarounds for various Switch-specific issues in the past. No, you didn't. That's a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. No, you did not. Unfortunately, significant technical and prowess challenges prevent us from continuing to support this platform. So in other words, yeah, we're too fucking lazy, and we are sick of spending time, which isn't really even much, or we don't want to spend too much money trying to update an entire platform for our game, even though we were the ones that decided to bring it to the Switch as a port to the Switch originally 3 years ago. Our bad, that's pretty much what they said. And we believe this is the best choice for Roll Company. What else? For our communities on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, we will continue to dedicate ourselves to providing full support for these platforms. We appreciate your continued support and understanding, and please note you will be able to continue playing and utilizing in-game store on Switch until the June 20th. This will not impact anyone who has linked their account and is playing on another platform, but please read the linking article, blah, blah, blah. So pretty much what this is, if you're a Nintendo Switch player, after June 20th, 2023, the game will no longer be available for download on the Nintendo Switch, and the game will no longer run on the Switch. They're going to be shutting down the servers, and everything for the game on the Switch is going to be gone. So, the one thing I'm really pissed about, and the one thing I'm wondering is, I don't know how many people actually that are Switch players that watch my videos still play Roll Company, or if they did in the past. How many people that actually are Switch players and actually spent money on this piece of shit game and are not going to be getting their money back? Why don't you guys give us refunds? Where's it say here that you guys are going to be giving refunds to the Switch players that bought battle passes, bought skins, bought weapon skins? Where is that thing at? I don't know. At least for me, I'm lucky because I did originally think about buying some stuff on the Switch for the game when I was playing it when it first released, and I never did because I didn't know how long it was going to be around and how much I was going to play it. And I'm glad I never did spend any real money on the game. My only thing is I actually have a bunch of like in-game currency that's actually like premium currency that I got through like playing the game over the last 3 years that I was actually saving to buy a new Phantom skin for Phantom. And I don't think I'll ever be able to do that now because the game's going to be gone in 2 months. So, I mean, there's some older skins in the game, but I was just waiting for like a newer skin. I'm not going to download it anyways because I don't have room for it on my Switch anymore, and I just have no reason to play the game anymore, at least for me. But I feel bad for anybody that actually spent money on the game because if I were you guys, I would actually write a support ticket, calculate all the money and all the stuff that you actually spent and how much money you actually spent on the game, whether it's for rogue bucks or roll coins or whatever they call it for the premium currency that costs real money. Like, take all that, and I would actually, like, if I were you guys that actually did spend money, like, take all that stuff and, like, calculate it all together and write a support ticket and see if they would give you a refund, because there's nothing here with refunds. There's no refunds here, or at least that they say that they're going to give refunds to the Switch players. They're taking away the game on the Switch, but they're not giving refunds to anybody. Another thing is, they said they tried to fix the game as much as possible on the Switch and that type of thing, which is an absolute fucking lie. And if anybody from the Roll Company dev team is watching this video or they watch my channel, you guys are fucking lazy, and you guys did not even try to actually keep up for the Switch players. And it's the same thing with all the other Hi-Rez games. Smite is even worse. Like, my other thing here, actually seeing this earlier today, and last night actually, I didn't have time to make a video on this for last night, but like seeing this earlier, and it was wondering why they're actually discontinuing Roll Company over Smite. Because at least Roll Company you can play it on the Switch. It has some major issues and crashing and freezing issues and that type of thing. But like, and some major like audio issues still. But like, Smite right now on the Switch is 100% unplayable. I don't know why Hi-Rez is choosing to discontinue Roll Company on the Switch over Smite right now, because Smite is absolutely unplayable and they don't want to fix the game at all. That's another thing. They said they try to fix the game, but like, Apex Legends on the Switch runs flawlessly. If it crashes and freezes once in a while, like once in a great while, it does, I'll admit that. But like, you're usually having server issues more than like actual issues with the game on the Switch. Why can Fortnite and Apex Legends run on the Switch flawlessly, but Rogue Company, Smite, and even Paladins can't even run on the Switch for shit? I don't know. And Smite's unplayable right now, and the game's been on the Switch for 4.5 years, and they refuse to fix the game. If I were to guess, they might actually end up taking Smite off the Switch as well, and they might actually discontinue Smite off the Switch, which would actually be a blessing, because then I would get some money back, and hopefully get my money back for all the money I spent on Smite. Maybe that's what they're going to do. The only game I just don't wish they would actually get rid of on the Switch is Paladins, because if they get rid of Paladins on the Switch, then I have no other way to play it, so I mean, I could maybe try to play it on PC, but I don't have like an entire setup, and I don't have that type of stuff for PC to actually be able to like stream the game. And I mean, I could probably stream it, but I don't know how it would run, and I'd have to set up an entire PC account and that type of thing. I don't know. It'd be more of a pain in the ass than it's really worth, if I'm being real with y'all. But I don't know. Is this another thing where they're just starting to discontinue games on the Switch, and Smite and Paladins are next later on down the line, or is it just for one game? I don't know. I wish they actually would discontinue it on the Switch for Smite. I really would, because the game is unplayable and they'd never fix the game. Smite is the worst free-to-play game on the Nintendo Switch in the history of the Nintendo Switch right now. It is legit the only free-to-play game that is you can download and you can actually use, but you can't actually play because it just doesn't work on the Switch. You just infinitely crash or you infinitely freeze, and they just refuse to fix it. They know how to fix it, but they just don't want to waste money or time fixing it, and they just don't think it's worth their time because they're not going to make much money. The Nintendo Switch players are the minority, especially for Roll Company. It's always been. There barely are any Switch players, not even towards up until now. I don't even think how many play. Like, how many Switch players are actually playing the game up until now? I don't know. But the Switch players are the minority. No, it's probably the smallest player base for like a platform that they do have. That's why they don't give a shit either. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys care that Roll Company is actually leaving the Switch and going to be getting discontinued on the Switch? I mean, I guess if you don't play the game on the Switch, then you probably don't care. It doesn't really affect you, but I don't know. This could also affect other games. That's the problem with this. It could also affect Smite. They could also discontinue that on the Switch in the near future, since they're now discontinuing some of their other titles. Or even worse, Paladins. I know Paladins runs like shit too, and I know the textures and the crashing and the freezing is just absolutely fucking awful, but I prefer, at least the game's playable. Like, at the very least, I can play the game. It's really difficult to play with all the issues, don't get me wrong, but like the game is at least playable over all the other ones. I think the worst one is Smite right now, and I'd say Roll Company was probably the second worst, but I don't know. I feel bad for anybody that spent money on the game. That's one thing I feel bad for. If you spent money on this game, like I said, I would try to just calculate all the stuff you bought over the last like couple years, 3 years, or however long you've bought stuff. Take that all down and write it all down and like put it into like a thing to where you can like send it into a support ticket and say, yeah, this is the amount of money I spent, real money, on your game over the years. You recently announced that the game's going to be getting discontinued, and I want a refund for every single penny that I spent on your game. And see what they say. They'll probably come up with some bullshit excuse, but I think it would still be worth trying. Especially if you can just keep harassing them. Maybe if you just keep harassing them and keep sending in support tickets, they'll eventually give you a refund. I don't know. I'll be doing the same thing with Smite pretty soon here. I'm almost close to actually uninstalling the game because I'm running out of memory, and I still want to make a couple of videos for the game, but my entire system's really low on memory, so... And I got a new game that's going to be releasing here in a week and a half. I don't know how big that game is going to be, so I might end up just uninstalling and then doing the same thing where I send in a ticket to get all my money back for Smite. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. If you guys like these types of videos, last Roll Company video I'll probably end up doing on this channel, unless the entire game gets brought back to the Switch, or if there's like a Switch successor for like a console here that's rumored for the end of 2023, maybe they'll put it on that console, the Switch 2 or the Switch, I don't know, Ion or whatever they're gonna call it. I don't know. But apart from that, this is probably my last Roll Company video. I'm done covering the game. I'm done talking about it. That's the end. Apart from that, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, everybody. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter or on Twitch as well, I got links to all my socials and stuff down in the description. I do stream over here as well, here and on Twitch once in a while. I stream Overwatch 2, Paladins, Apex Legends, a bunch of other stuff. So if you guys do not want to miss that, subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, everybody.